Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Dalton kardeşlerle mi savaşacağız?
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Evet arkadaşlar. Yeni bir bölüme karşınızdayım. Bir merdivenden çıkarken ya da mitralyöz kullanırken kurşunlardan sıyrılamazsın.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same time. Two banks on the same damn street.
Etrafı toplayalım. Ne kazan? Bir dakika ya. Hayır hayır. Seri patlarımı geri ver bana.
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Hareketliyiz, ateş etmeyin bana.
It's always the woman's fault.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown.
Hazır mısınız?
The boys
Uzakta ne bekliyorsunuz lan?
so everybody knew him. The bank teller tricked them, telling them the time lock on the safe wouldn't open till 9:30. Well, that gave the locals enough time to prepare an ambush for those sons of bitches.
Evet, hikaye dinledik. Bu korkaklar arkada beklerken biz de içeriye erkek adammış gibi dalıyoruz. Şöyle çiftli çekelim, silahlar hazır. Allah Allah Allah. Biraz böyle kovboy filmleri gibi olsun istedim, o yüzden böyle aldım. Bankayı bunlar zahmet edip soymuşken biz alıp gitsek olmuyor mu paraları? Alamıyor muyuz? Yakınlarda bir yerlerde kırıntı var deyip duruyor bu arkadaş. Şuralarda bir yerlerdeymiş. Şuraya gelince çıkıyor bak. Heh, çıktı. Nerede acaba? Pardon. Arkadaşlar buralarda bir yerlerde bir kırıntı varmış. Görebiliyor musunuz siz? Ben niye göremiyorum? Neyse.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait the sons of bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
Abi şu ıskalanırım ya. Ne yaptım ben ya?
He went in there alone to confront confront those criminals. One of the
Birden.
marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind.
Hayır, orada kırıntı vardı. Ben onu almak istiyorum. Kırıntı değilmiş la. Şeyle tırmanmış. Tamam.
He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
Oo.
Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Buraya mı çıkmam gerekiyormuş yani?
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Yanlış merdivene mi tırmandım? Neyse bir tırmanalım bakalım. Ne yazık ki su kulesi de oradaydı diyor.
Brave
Niye ne
men
yazık
like
ki?
him who risk their
Oo.
lives to tame this wild country.
Sizce yapabilir miyim? Haydi bismillah. Allah Allah Allah. Sessizce arkadan gitmişti. Şimdi ne oldu ya? Şuradan şuraya düşerek koltuğun üstüne bu kadar can mı çekiştim ben? Vay anasını.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who
Alayım mı?
died defending the Alamo.
He? Bunu çiftli kullanamıyor muyuz ya? Şunu
Is that
çiftli...
Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
Bu küfür ettiğin için, bu bankayı soyduğun için. Adam uçmayı öğrenmiş ya.
Rule the day.
Hakkını vermek lazım. Neymiş bu kırıntı? Okumak isteyenler için şöyle yavaş bir şekilde geçiyorum. Şunları alamıyor muyuz? Duvarda notlar bitmiş. Neyse, hazır mıyız?
Over there!
O burada abi. Kim dedi bana ya bunu?
That's Silas Greaves. What the hell?
Blam! Blam!
Gel lan bu. Ay.
Came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons.
Şimdi burada kalabalık olacak. Ya yapma bunu. Aha, işlemeli altı patlar diyor. Şöyle. Hazır mıyız?
His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Yani sonuçta sonu
Sorry,
aynı.
kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
Yapma, yuh artık ya. Dalga mı geçiyor bunlar bizimle ya?
It was early evening, not high noon.
Günün her saatinde bu görevi yapacağız arkadaşlar.
I was late to the party and Coffeeville was already up in arms.
Durun la, beni
Blew up
bekleyin.
the safe, and we're all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Üç kardeşler miymiş bunlar? Violet Kid kandırmış bizi.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless.
In for the kill.
And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
What you gonna do? Can you shoot around corners?
Bir şey mi demiştin sen bana? Ha? Oo, bir de üflüyor. Şimdi ne yapıyoruz? Dalton kardeşinin uzaklaşmasına izin verme. Evet, iyice Türkçe cümle kurmayı unuttum.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions.
Yeni bir şey açılmışken onu da yapalım. Daha hızlı nişan alacakmışım.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. The problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were fired every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes.
Hemen bir
Shit
bakalım.
happens.
Adam aa. Çok kalabalık girerlerse içeri geri kaçarız.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape.
La
The
durun la.
3rd brother stayed
Lan.
behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Oh. Çalıştı. Kafama vurdu. Lan. Nereden gideceğim? Nereden gideceğimi de söyle. Aa, şuradan mı? He, zaten doğru yoldaymışım.
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silent Dreams. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
Adam bildiğin juggernaut ya.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well,
But I
Dwight,
wouldn't
who
know.
do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Ha, bu sefer gerçek.
Have to admit,
Gerçek hikaye. Zaten aşağıda
That
başarılı
boy had
kazanıldı
grit.
yazıyor. Ne diyeyim ya? Ne diyeyim yani artık. Aynı görevi 3 kere oynadım ya. Neyse artık. Bir sonraki sallamasyon hikayede görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.